Hey guys, welcome back to Quad Nation. Now I can't really say that this is another epic episode because as you can see, my baby has been well, she has injuries. She's been rolled over and her feelings are hurt. So it's not really an epic episode, but I hope you guys do learn from this video and take something back from it. And also, I hope you enjoy it as well. So now that we have her stripped down, let's go ahead and assess the damages. First off, I must say, guys, keep in mind, we are the voices of Yamaha, okay? They are the eyes and ears, and we are their voices, all right? Whether they know that there is a weakness or a fault in their engineering, it would be in our best interest to recognize these faults, recognize these engineering flaws or areas that they could improve, because unless we voice this to them, they may never change the design that they currently are going with. After this rollover, and I seen how much was bent and how bad really, several folks have reached out to me and said that they have experienced the same issues in the frame when they roll their Raptors over. It's almost bound to happen if you roll the Raptor over in the way that you roll it over where the front hits the ground first, okay? Go check out Everything Loud 406. He has some great videos on a 2019 Yamaha Raptor. He rolled his, it was captured on video. He rolled his far many more times than I did, and again his frame was bent in the same areas as mine, and even worse, the threads stripped out of his frame, so he had to put a nut on the other end of it, and it was just, you know, at least I don't have to worry about that so much. But let me go ahead and show you guys, so that way you're not guessing. What bent was when the Raptor rolled over, as you've seen. It really struck this area first, okay? Came down here, bent the radiator in. Also, because the radiator is attached here, it bent this flange back just a little bit, okay? When I get on the quad, you can see how far off it is. Okay? So that whole section over here went in, all right? So I had to get a new radiator, all right? That's very expensive. Expensive for me anyways. So as it pushed the radiator over, like I said, it bent this one in. It also then came over here, put tons of pressure on the headlight bracket, which is right here. Goes like that, okay? It put tons of pressure right here. So as you can see how much it stretched right here, it pulled that out. It sunk it in here and pulled it out here, because as that bracket went back, just like that, then this one here twisted in. As you can see, look how far that's twisted in. Okay, it normally is straight from here, so it should be out to here. It's twisted in a good amount. Okay, also popped my paint off of it. What Yamaha needs to do, in my opinion, is the tubular framing elsewhere really didn't bend, but it bent here because there's not a cross bracket from here to here. Yamaha, you need to make a cross bracket here to keep this from sinking in, okay? Another thing, Yamaha, this right here needs to be thicker steel. The top piece here and this bracket here needs to be thicker metal, all right? Considering that the plastic bracket was able to just twist and mangle that metal like that is a bit concerning. Also down here, there's no reason why this flange is just hanging off by itself with just some welding. There also needs to be tubular framing that comes from here to here and then back up, okay? Maybe even a piece on the back side to help strengthen that, knowing that when the Raptor flips and all that pressure goes on that bracket, it's going to be bending this. This right here could be strengthened as well, okay? The reason this is so upsetting is it would be one thing if the frame was, yeah, you know, $200, get a new frame, throw it in there, you're good. And I expected it to be only about $200, maybe $300 at most, considering it's only from here to there, okay? Minus the A-arms. That's the front section of the frame. I expected maybe $200 to $300. No, I was very wrong. This section of the frame here is $700. That is way overpriced. That is way too much money, and I get it. Yamaha and some other folks probably going to say, well, you're paying for the engineering. You're paying for the paint. Well, I paid for the engineering when I bought the quad, in my opinion, because still $10,000 for this quad is still a lot of money. So I paid for the engineering. Okay, if I roll the quad, there's no reason why I shouldn't be able to get this frame for $200 to $300. But I can't afford $700, so I'm going to bend it back the best I can. I hope, because I got OCD, I hope my plastics aren't a little off or not lined up right, because it's going to bother me. So that's terrible. That's number one big, the big upset that I have with this whole Raptor deal. Number two, the radiator right here. Yamaha, you got to help us out with this, okay? This radiator here is $360, okay? About 180 of that is the fan. About another 180 is the radiator. Interesting fact, guys. You can buy the fan by itself, okay? $180 fan. Slap another one on there, you're good to go if your fan goes out. But what if you just need a radiator? Well, guess what? Yamaha, nor any of the big OEM or aftermarket dealers offer the radiator by itself. You either buy the combo or you buy the fan. Now, if I can buy the fan by itself, why can't I buy the radiator by itself? Yeah, I'm wondering the same thing, guys. So you know what? I said I'll beat the system. I'll buy a cheap radiator off eBay and be done with it. However, after receiving the second one wrong and not meeting OEM specifications, I quickly realized I was not going to go this route. I was specifically ordering a radiator that was described to be a 2018 OEM factory radiator. However, if you look here at the brackets, where it mounts to the fan and to the quad is completely different. They were not a flush mount like the OEM radiator is. As you can see here, it has a flush mount, and the brackets of where it mounts onto the quad and the fan are in a different location, so they were not going to mate together. So I said, you know what, that's not going to be an option for me, and I'm going to have to get the more expensive radiator. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that like button. Also, if you are not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. And to all my subscribers, thank you for all your support. For now, this is Quad Nation 929. I'm out.